You watched the lesson that I posted for Monday, but here it is again. This formula is what you have on your formula sheet, okay? But this is not the one that I showed you during the lesson. Okay, basically what we go is probability of win times the prize. So I will kind of, you're like, why didn't you do that from the get-go, right? Because I didn't think of it, okay? That's why. Because I'm changing it for you guys. Because this other method actually is very tedious, okay? So expected value is the probability of winning, right? Maybe the first prize times whatever that prize is, okay? And you would continue this for as many ways as there are to win a prize. So let's say there's like a lottery and there's like $1 million house, and then you get second prize is like a brand new BMW, right? Like there's different prizes to be won. So you would keep doing that, you'd keep adding, and at the very end, you subtract the cost to play. You need to subtract how much you paid, right? Like the one of those lotteries, like the HSC lottery, a couple $100 to play there, right? But your chances are way better than buying a 649 ticket. Let's put it that way. Anyway, so it's asking us, considering this game, if you draw a face card, you get $25. That's it. There's only one way to win a prize here, the $25. Calculate the expected value. So we're going to use that formula here to help us out. So A, expected value. The probability of, what is a face card? We're talking a deck of cards, right? We've got 52 in there. How many are faces? 12. Okay, perfect. And then in this case, we win $25. And there's no other way of winning, so we go immediately to minus. It costs you $4 to play. Okay, that's really what this comes down to. And I need my calculator for this. So you go 12 divided by 52, and then you multiply. Don't round anything, just multiply that by 25. So it's 5.77 if you round that, minus 4. Okay, so you go 5.77 minus 4, and your expected value is 1.77. That's a dollar amount. So the province, when you calculate that, they would be looking for the dollar amount, and they would want to make sure you've got 2 decimals. So if there's 1.7, let's say, they would want you to put the 0 at the end. Okay? So you get, I would say, for this part, if I see this, you get 1 mark for that. And if I see you subtracting, you get a mark for that, and then 1 more mark for the correct final answer. So let's say you made a mistake on your probability. You went, you thought there were maybe 5 faces. I don't know why, but anyways. Then you lose the mark here, but you still get 2 out of 3, right? If you do everything else correctly. So obviously you would have to check what you did and follow through with your numbers that you started with. Okay? B, should you play? Explain. What do we base our answer on? The sign of your answer. So if you do this and you get a negative answer, you do not play. Okay? And so we say yes, the EV is positive. Gain expected. So for the player's perspective, this is a good thing. You're going to be gaining on the long run. Like if you play a couple hundred times, on average, you'd be making $1.77 every time you play. Okay. You might not do so well the first 5 games or the 6 games, but over the long run, you will win $1.77 on average. Okay. C, how much would you win or lose after playing 5 times? This is actually, I ask you that question, but it's basically 5 times that. I don't know, the province has never done that. Oops. And technically you should be playing way more than that to expect this, but technically, in theory, 885 to be won over the long run. Okay, so that's a mark there, and a mark there. Remember, the video, the lesson tells you to have an expected value section on your study sheet, and to have the formula there, and to also have So maybe I'll do this one more time, okay, because I was gone. I'm a little bit flexible here. So here it is one more time if you missed it. Expected value, by the way, it's a dollar amount. You go probability of winning the first prize, right? What is it? Is it coins? Is it marbles? Is it, what is it? Right? If it's die, it's out of 6. If it's, right, and so forth. If it's a 12-sided die, it's out of 12. But there's a probability that you can somehow figure it out. And then you just multiply it by the prize, the first one. So this would be probability of winning the second prize times whatever you get in terms of dollars, right? And then you keep going until you reach the end and you say cost. That you're going to subtract the cost at the end. That's, you got to make sure this always ends up happening at the end, the minus the cost. Okay? And then the expected value, if it is positive, player gains. This is for your study sheet, guys. You do it once, it stays there, right? Player gains, but host loses, right? So one year they asked, like, should the host, it was a positive answer. They asked students, should the host offer this game? And the answer is no, because the host will be losing, okay? If it's negative, player loses, host gains. That's most of the slot machines at the casino are probably negative expected value, right? So have a section dedicated under probability, have it exclusively dedicated to expected value. If it doesn't take up that much, the formula on the, I actually got my formula sheet ready this time. It's right here. I'm going to say it, it sucks. Sorry, province. I know you pay my bills, but it's not good. Or did they remove it? 2025, January 2025, they got rid of it. So even more so have this on your study sheet. They got rid of the formula because I think everybody complained about it because it didn't really help students. It actually threw them off more. So have this on your study sheet and you should be fine. Okay? Backside. So what is this? We've got 3, 1, and 1. So that's 5 for this page. Okay, have a mark out of 5. Be honest. Backside. Calculate angle C. What do we know about C just by looking at it? Just by looking at the numbers. This is the longest side. This is going to be the largest angle. Okay, so just one thing to check for. So in this case, because it's side, 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 the only one that fits the bill here is cosine law. So you go 1.75 squared plus 1.15 squared minus 2.75 squared. 2 times 1.75 times 1.15. You get something that should start with a 0. Is it going to be negative? It's negative, yeah. So you know that if we take, this is a classic, by the way, on the exam. I don't know where you pull up a sign. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you're nervous. Just breathe. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Negative 0 point something. And what's the answer? 142.13? 142.13? You just went 142? 142.13? I think that's, I'm going to go with that. If you said 142 today, I'm going to be fine today. And no marks deducted today. Okay? Because I'm nice. Every once in a while. Don't take advantage of me being nice. It's going to bite you. 2 and 5 is 7 total. Name and last name at the top. And we're going to go